Hey guys, welcome back to Grim Productions, and today I'm going to be discussing what I think Spirit Halloween can do to redeem themselves for the 2023 season, or just in general how they can make for their 40th anniversary the best year yet. Now, whenever I say redeem, I don't necessarily mean that this year was bad, but it's just that, it was a bit more lackluster than previous years, I think, especially in like the animatronic department and some of like the merchandising department. Even though we got a lot of merchandise this year, I feel like there still could have been improvements on it, and I will talk about that later in this video. But I want to go ahead and start off with the main focus on what I think they can do to redeem themselves, which is the themes and animatronics. So for next year, as we know, it's 2023, and it will be their 40th anniversary. That is a big deal, a very, very big deal. 40 years is a long time, and it's, older than most of us who watch the videos and, go to Spirit Halloween nowadays. So, it is a very big deal. It's a very old company, and I feel like to celebrate that, they should do something big. The Science Lab was a very, very big theme, right? And unfortunately, I kind of forgot who the guy was who kind of does the themes, but I know that he retired, and we'll have someone new. So hopefully that person can really like step it up and get it, like fill his shoes and make a really good theme for 2023, their 40th anniversary. They might have something relating to 40. I'm not entirely too sure what they can do exactly. I'm gonna be doing a video based on like what I think the themes can be in the future, but this will be like probably like after Halloween or something. But I do think that they will be doing something big, and that they should for sure do something really, really big. I think it would even be cool to have like a mini theme, but that was like a throwback to like maybe like the 30th anniversary theme, like the asylum or something. Just some kind of like throwback to previous years, and I just feel like that would be really, really cool, and I'm sure they are going to be doing something big, but I kind of hope that whoever does kind of take the spot of the person who does the themes, they can, make it just as good, but kind of have their own style to it, kind of almost like a new era of Spirit Halloween, which, we do get that ever so often. So hopefully this is 2023, the 40th anniversary will be a good start to a new era. The next thing I want to talk about is the animatronics. Now, the animatronics aren't necessarily, I guess, like the biggest issue. I mean, they kind of are at the same time, though. This year, a lot of people have been dissing the animatronics from Spirit Halloween because they're just not unique, they're kind of bad quality, etc. They're really expensive, and I can understand that. I'm kind of in the same boat as them, although I do like some of the animatronics that they have this year. But I do feel like just overall, they are a little lackluster in like the ideas and the actual like physical animatronic itself. So hopefully next year they can kind of get their game on with the animatronics yet again, and just make some really cool ones, especially for the 40th anniversary. And I'm assuming that they will try their hardest this year out of any year that we've probably gotten in these past few years. And I can't wait to see like just the improvements, really, because I have a feeling that they are going to try to improve themselves. I know I keep saying this, but I think they really do listen to us, and I know they listen to us, and I have a feeling that they are going to listen to these complaints that we have, and they might try to change it. So yeah, I think that they're going to fix the animatronic issue. They're probably going to, just still make some good animatronics. But here's another thing I want to talk about with the animatronics that is a big problem this year. That is the returning props. Now, of course, this year we all wanted Pumpkin Nestor and Barnard Butcher to return back, and I feel like for the 40th anniversary they're going to do that. I think they're going to actually return these guys, but I feel like it should be in store, and it shouldn't just be these two props. Even though these are really popular props, I feel like because it's the 40th anniversary, like I said, they should do a ton of throwbacks. And they should bring back so many props. I don't know. They usually bring back like 1 or 2 returning props per year in store. Forget that little concept. I feel like they should do at least like 4 for 2023. They should do a lot of like returning props, because it is like I said, the 40th anniversary. I feel like throwbacks would be really, really cool. That's just a little nitpick though. I mean, I'm assuming whatever they bring back for next year is going to be really, really cool and awesome, but we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, that is a little nitpick though. So this next thing I want to talk about, this is my biggest thing for 40th anniversary, and because it is a big milestone, they should do something big, and I think the best thing to do is the merchandise. So merchandise this year has been pretty good. We've gotten multiple statues, plushies, keychains, blankets, shirts, etc., all from original animatronic characters that Spirit Halloween has had. Mainly Pumpkin Nestor, Crouchy, and Nightcrawler. But I think they were testing the waters with these like characters for next year, and I think next year we are going to get loads and loads of Jack the Reaper merchandise, which makes me so excited and happy because he is one of my favorite mascot characters ever. I like his design a lot, And just in general, he's one of my favorites ever. And I can tell that they're trying to expand on the character more, especially with these holograms that they're doing with the whole animated sequence with him. So I'm really excited to see what they have planned for next year with him. As we know, this mask I think was supposed to come out, but it didn't, or maybe it just never was going to. But I'm assuming that next year they might be saving it for next year, something like that. And I'm just hoping that there's going to be loads of merchandise for Jack the Reaper, especially because he is the mascot. I hope they don't do a bunch of Crouchy stuff, because even though he's a popular character along with like Nightcrawler and Pumpkin Nester, they haven't been around for 40 years. And I know Jack hasn't really been around either for 40 years, but he's definitely been around long enough to be known as like the face of Spirit Halloween, unlike Crouchy and Nightcrawler and all those other characters. So I feel like with the merchandise for next year, they really do need to focus more on the mascot, because, I mean, it is like the company, whenever you go or drive by Spirit Halloween, you see his face on the window or on the thing, like on the store itself. So they need to pay more attention to that, I feel like. And just giving him a bunch of merchandise would be a perfect way to do so. Give him plushies, masks, figures, pins, etc. Was actually supposed to be, and I got this from Stucky and Bud, there was actually supposed to be a Jack the Reaper statues, very, very similar to the Crouchy statue for this year, but from what I've heard, they pushed it off to next year with a big wave of Jack the Reaper merchandise that will be coming out. So I'm very, very excited to see that. The only kind of merchandise we actually have of Jack the Reaper is this like one t-shirt with Ghostface on it, so it isn't even Jack the Reaper, but it's like in like the style of him kind of, and this pin that was sold in 2019 that I have like 4 of. So that's the only 2 pieces of merchandise I believe that we have for Jack the Reaper besides like the cutouts. So getting this statue would be really, really cool. It's obviously like a stylized version of him, and I just think it would be really, really awesome to get this statue next year. I know it's definitely something that I already kind of want. Like, I already really, really want this statue, and I think it'll go great with Crouchy, and I have a feeling that they're going to make multiple other characters just, like, besides Jack for next year. Like, they might have, like, a Pumpkin Nester, Barnyard Butcher, maybe, I don't know. But I think we can definitely see a lot more of these statues coming out, and I think this is a great, like, merchandise, like, I guess, lineup of figures to kind of promote the animatronics and their original characters, just for us fans, I guess, that like really know their past. So I think this is definitely a great idea. I can totally see a lot of just Spirit Halloween merchandise in general coming out next year. And I don't know about you guys, but this is the main thing I want to see from Spirit Halloween 40th anniversary. I want to see something big that promotes 40, like that it's their 40th year. I want to see a ton of merchandise based on the mascot and older animatronics. And I want to see older animatronics return, along with some throwbacks in the themes to other themes and animatronics. So yeah, that's just my personal like theory and what I kind of want to see for next year, because I have a feeling either way it's going to be big next year and we're going to like it either way. But I do hope that they just take some time to acknowledge some of like their past. Also, if Spirit Halloween does not make Funko Pops next year for their 40th anniversary of Jack the Reaper or any other characters, I'm going to be really, really mad, because I think that would be such a cool idea just to make some like Funko Pops of their original characters. I know we've all been wanting it. This right here is my custom Jack the Reaper Funko Pop. I actually made this about a year ago, I think. So please go check out that video. I have an entire custom video on this that I changed it from the Creep Funko Pop into this. But I think it would just be really cool. If they did make something though, I assume it would look something like this. But yeah, so that's just a little something I want to throw in there, that Funko Pops of the original characters would be awesome. But yeah, guys, this is basically my thoughts and opinions on how I think Spirit Halloween can basically make the 40th anniversary really, really good and kind of just redeem themselves from this year. Like I said, this year isn't terrible at all, but I do feel like they do kind of need to redeem themselves for the 40th anniversary just to make it a very smooth year. Also, one more thing I want to mention is that I do hope that they do sneak peeks next year, like how they, are supposed to kind of do them as sneak peeks instead of like one big, kind of cheesy movie. So we'll just have to wait and see though. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. Tell me how you think that they can redeem themselves for 2023. And tell me if you're excited for the 40th anniversary. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.